Okay, that big teaser. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed about you. On my birthday, a friend of mine gave me a money plant. Now, what he said about the doctor, that we humans do not abuse plants, is true. Look, how many house plants you see in the garbage, because I collect cans and so forth in the garbage, that people get tired and throw away? How many Christmas cactuses that I see every year frozen in because Christmas is over? Look, you go to Walmart or whatever. I know you hate Walmart, but do they take public care of those houseplants? You know, if they don't get sold, they would die or then thrown away because they don't have a really water. Even the fruits. Look at a field of grain out there. Growing, doing nothing, happy, going to seed, ready to have the next generation. And you think we're going to abuse it? We get big machines, cut it down, shake the little seeds out. That's violence. Violence is violence. No matter you do it to an animal, a human, or a plant. Have you ever seen those tulip farms for tulips? If it don't look nice, out of the garbage it goes. Same as any plant you buy in any store, except for nurseries. You know, an apple tree, when they stop producing apple, especially in the Oklahoma Valley of BC, they cut them down and plant a new one, because the old tree cannot do any more apples. Just like beef. Let's go to any fruits. If you don't pursue an orange and an apple or grapefruit, you would be cut down, killed, just like a baby cow, and then replaced by another plant. Have you seen gardeners? They are the best because they give them food, water, and still in the end, we pick the fruit and veggies, and winter comes. I keep my plants indoors during the winter. But there is people who drive their cars in green grass and killing the plants. And they're there to make us happy. That's abuse. If you want to talk about plant abuse, lady, listen to this. You've never been to an ocean. You've never been to a potato farm. How many plants have been pulled out? I know they cannot talk or scream or move out the way like a cow. But they get chopped up every year, killed by us, so we could have the beans and all that you eat. Yes, we are the only species here that abuse things. That's what God give us. But yet you little fucking little retard, I'm ashamed that you have it being a Canadian. You know, I'm ashamed if I forget water my plants, you know, and see them wilt. I bring them back to life. You know, every time people move, they throw the plants in the garbage. They don't act. Maybe sometimes they put an ad for free plants or sell them off. But most of the house plants, you know, take a look in the garbage. You see the plants. You see them skinned, peeled, and not eaten. I know this plant needs a bigger discard, but I'm going to put a bigger part. And you say we only abuse animals. Only abuse animals. We abuse even Earth, digging it up and taking the minerals from it. We abuse the Earth by littering, not recycling. We abuse plants by putting cow shit on it, and then rip them up from the pole ground. You ever cut a tree, especially a pine tree, and you see the sap? Well, that's their blood. Yes, plants do feel pain. You think when you cut grass, you smell that nice odor. That is the plant screaming. And then, at wintertime, all that leaves, nice smell, but yet, it's death. They're getting ready to be ready for spring. But then don't forget about the diseases we introduce and those bugs. Whole neighborhoods of oak trees getting killed by oak diseases and bugs. And don't forget we cut down trees for build a house and keep us warm. We go out there to an insular tree that's not dead. I don't mind cutting down dead trees for burning. But every time you see a logger, that was a living thing. Plants live. We abuse them by cutting them up and turning them into houses. But no! Thank you for ruining my birthday. I'm 56. And I've been places. I've been to farms. I pick apples. I pick pears. I kill rabbits in the north. And I'm proud. I'm pretty proud that that doctor you talked about getting better. But yet he was talking about what he used to eat. And you gave him a lot of axes. Look, Walmart may have dead bodies, but they also have plants and healthy food. But most of the plants that die, that sit there, not be cleaned when they have sale, they go to the garbage. And they die. Every time at Superstore, when they got the hanging plants, if they don't get sold, and if someone skip the watering of the plant, they will go limp and die. And that's abuse. Denying anything of water, space, and they take fertilizer and a few other chemicals to keep the greens. It's just like taking care of a kid, or a dog, or a cow. I know there's no things there for safeguarding it. Remember, if we kill all the plants and the tree, those are our lungs here. We need air to breathe. And you say we don't abuse these things? Hell, what do you think we have them on lungs? They sit there. We cut them every time if they grow too big. We abusing them. Go around and see the guy cutting grass every time. That's abuse. To the plant like means, but plants do not talk, do not make a sound. That's the problem. We have to look at the plant, because by looking at the plant, you can tell how healthy it is. But no, I looked really about that doctor you said. You said the most stupidest thing any human ever said. Just, we abuse everything. Everything that's on earth, below earth, and our gods. And you little motherfucker, said that we don't abuse plants. You! Oh! I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I have a lot of plants. A lot of beautiful plants. It's easier than raising dogs. Because this apartment don't let furry things. Fish, yes. Furry animals, no. My place is clean. I live in an old building. I need the plants to take all that bad chemicals that we put in the wall into the plants and keep it alive. And when we want to get another, we just take one and regrow it. And that's what I've been doing on my main plant. I have babies everywhere of my other plant. You can see it. Beautiful, is it? Look at these beautiful plants here. Look at that one over there. They're helping me to stay alive. In turn, I give them water. It's a relationship. Look at that beautiful plants over there, huh? Beautiful. And some people abuse these nice little plants, but not giving them regular water or food. Or when they stop growing flowers. Yeah, we kill them. It's a living thing. It's part of us being here. Yes, we grow food, but take an orange of a tree. The tree feel that pain. Because we've taken the tree, and most fruit have seeds in it. How they could keep on growing and keeping us if we keep on eating them? Yes, we dry them. Yes, I'm a gardener. I hate other gardeners. We have a community garden. And there's a lot of people just plant and forget about them. You don't do that if you're a gardener. That's abuse of the plant. We abuse everything. You think we got global warming for? And the weather's going bad. It should be snowing on my birthday today. And there's no fucking snow. Why? We are changing the weather. By cutting down all of the fucking trees. So for you to have a house, read a newspaper, and build barns for the cows. Yes, you have to kill trees to make a beautiful barn. And those are living things. You're not a vitamin. You don't really like plants. You want to kill and eat plants. Well, I eat plants too. But not every single plant you... Because, a bag of black beans got more sugar in. Everything got sugar. That's why I became a diabetic. It's part of the diet. The sugar they put in meat. The sugar they put in my pot. The sugar they put in my diet food. It's a plant. A plant that have a lot of sugar like orange, killing more people because we sugar everything. The doctor told me cut down the meat and my fruits. Because if I eat a fruit, my blood sugar go up. Is that nice? No, it's not nice. And yet you're standing up for the plant because we don't abuse them. What a hypocrite asshole you are. I know I did videos before about you, but it's the human being way of life. We abuse everything. You would think we're all in a sick world. We think we're all moving into and then digging up ground and was put earth room to make cement. Killing wild animals when they come in our streets, especially up here. At least we cage the bears and take them out back on the bush. We got bear-proof garbage because we don't want the bears in. Because nobody want to kill a bear unless it begins to eat people or the dogs. But yet you, Mr. I love the animals so much, I would kill a plant just to make a whole wheat loaf of it. You know, this works both ways, Miss Little Asshole. We need both in our diet. Plants and animals. It's a healthy. Well, at least that doctor have a point. Fish and chicken. And I don't get you. I don't care to kill a boiled chicken because, you know, that is racism. Do you think when a human lady could not get a job because they are a lady are a different color? Imagine the poor cow, poor rooster. If he did not need to fuck the chickens to make eggs out in a nice farm, they would be put to death. Let's go to the animal males. Animal males. You talk about species here. Talk about over poor males that cannot live. Who's to make that thing? Another male. And also, you haven't been on some of these farms that, you know, cutting down wood is a dangerous thing. You get killed. Every year, an homicide get killed just to cut down trees so you have a house. It's time for someone to stand up and say, everything we do, we abuse. And we should tone it down. But no, Miss Noah, it's fair game. We need to pollute less, eat less, grow healthy, eat healthy. See, make this earth and everything on it to live. You are this one-sided person because your things come documented by people from, you know, EPAT. No, not EPAT. Whatever. Think of the consideration that we taking out living things to live in. We usually use food to keep warm. But do we kill a lot of animals? A lot in the tribe and all they need winter jackets. We didn't know how to do things yet. Begin to make traffic back in the beginning of man. And we stayed. War is a biological thing. For it, too. You know, I almost lost a lot of friends when I began to wear fur, but the fur I wear was from the fake fur from Walmart. You can't believe everybody. Pick on these doctors just because they realize. But remember, they have science behind them. Let me tell you, as that doctor says, he's a hypocrite. You are too. By saying we don't abuse the other living thing. By the way, shrimps and crabs are bugs. Just bugs. Look it up. We abuse bugs. Killing bugs. And if we don't do it right, the tree will die. The meat will get poisoned. You remember DDT? That affect everybody, human, trees, and animals? We almost lost a lot of birds because of that. Or just because we didn't like and abuse mosquitoes because they like to bite us. Mosquitoes here in the Yukon is a way of life. We just kill them because we don't want to get the diseases. Like we don't. But in some worlds, they're popular enemy number one. Does anybody want to be nice to bugs? No. We treat them just like we treat any other thing that live. I know I'm going over time, but I am pissed over you, Miss K, because you think plants don't have feelings. But remember, if we get rid of all the plants by chopping them down for other things than fears, remember, we grow grass for cows. At least we get some oxygen from that. Trees cannot give you oxygen afterwards. This is why cows go eat grass. And you know something. We are animals too. We are part of the food chain. Animal eat animal, animal eat plants. Fair game. But you, a skinny broad, is more unhealthy than that doctor with a six-pack. So he likes to be healthy with muscles. Hey, doctors need to lift patients to the goonie, to the bed, and the nurses too. Having a healthy doctor, so at least he's not going to drop your 1980-year-old grandfather doing a surgery. What's with, and the other one asking us, the gays and lesbians of the Canada, to, why are you not a vegan yet? We want to be healthy, yes, but being fat is as dangerous as having a six-pack. Studies so. But no! You! I know you've been to factory farms and so forth. And yes, it's part of our DNA to eat both, to be healthy. At least he stopped eating beef, because beef brings it up. And also he cut down on shrimp. And also bring up that blood. I know, I had to cut down. Well, you know what, Jim? Only eat at McDonald's once in a while. And cut out the red meat. That means leaving me with pork, chicken, and fish. You really think I go and get the fatty omega 5 from my ass? No! God! I haven't been so pissed. I love animals. I love anything that's alive. Yes, I have cut down live trees to keep the family warm. Do I feel guilty? No, I just took a plant life. It's alive. A life is a life. God made everything alive. We have abused stones to break it out to get gold. And the greed. We got the greed. For digging and getting all the oil that is polluting the earth of dead animals and plants. You should go out in the middle of nowhere, no clothes, no nothing, and try to survive like an idiot here in Canada. You're just like me. We are white trash. We are the problem. We white people are the problem. Not the natives, because their diets are better than us. They eat meat, they eat plants, they dry plants and meat. They have less health problems until we, white people, came to this North America and feed them bad food. And alcohol. I'm say everything. If you don't be kind to everything, God will send you to hell. I know I'm going to hell because I'm left-handed and a transgender person. But still, I pick up cans. I take every can away from the garbage to be recycled so we don't waste oil and gas to dig it up again. That doesn't make any sense to you, Miss Karen Vesey Head. You don't understand. I went to the same school system than you. And I pay attention to those boring film. But yet, no. You. And there may be hate speech here, by the way. But still, this is not for children. It's only for you, little. And other people. You think save animals are good. Yes. But if you want the animals, leave the fucking trees alone. You can't have it both ways. Every time if someone probably got drunk with beer, that's a plant drink, drive around a golf course, my brother did this, he don't watch my videos, neither brother. He gets all those plants. All the plants are there, so being abused by a lawnmower every day, people walking on it, and golf balls. That's sad. We don't give a shit. We may love a dog or a plant. You know, we can't keep cows up here. Well, we do, I mean in my building. We keep dogs and cats. They are small. You know, a farm, yes, you have big buildings for cows. And small pigs. Here. But no. In the end, they will die too, you know. But you don't understand life. You don't understand life. You know, I spend time every day recycling. And I see so much food waste, plant and animal, wood and so forth. Yes, the reason why you've seen this shitty video because it's an old camera because I refuse to buy a new one. I had my cell phone for 15 years before they sent me a new one. And I say happy because I want to get the goal of it and at least make some money from it. And I also got all the information. It's one of those old phones that you can put a card in it. You don't understand. You are not. You're just a very hippie. I'm just a plain hippie. But I've been working in many places. I see food racism. It's 5 o'clock. I better get up because I have to take medication that came from a pig, my insulin, so that plant sugar don't kill me. Suck on that, vegan teaser. Grow up and learn this learn how humans operate that we abuse. It's in our DNA. We may be polite Canadians, but we still abuse cows and trees and maple syrup. That maple syrup come out from a tree. It's like blood. The tree don't like that. It cannot say anything. But we like the maple syrup because of the plant sugar. I can't even have that anymore. Never did like maple syrup anyways. So next time, listen carefully to me. Do a video about me. And don't talk about my speech bubble. I know I have one. But I am more sensible as a human being than you. You don't know how this world works. You may be 1 year older than me. But you've been in cities. You really haven't been out in the world. Every time we have a forest fire, we are killing trees. And what we did was just put a mast or open flame. Or maybe Mother Nature do it. They think we keep the forest clean by taking all the dead wood and using it for heat. You are an unhealthy woman. You know, stop bugging the kids. Come as an adult for once. Come to see me. I do all the what those kids play video games, make videos. My diet is semi-healthy, animals and plants. And I'm enjoying paying people money to grow veggies, kill trees, welfare, and eat meat. You think because of that, we are not cavemen anymore. Think about it. We are on our earth. We all should be all together. Animals and plants. Please recycle. Please take a plant to home when your neighbor moves to another part of the world. Take care of the grass and so forth. Don't get them too big, then the city finds you, but that's a different thing. We have to take care of anything that lives. If they speak or not. And besides, how did we get permission when we don't understand cows and chickens? Even dogs. Are they clock and say, yeah, you're only going to take our eggs, yeah, I'm going to have to lay more. Do a cow say, moo moo, please take my milk? Only children books. You know, we want the cows and chickens to speak ourselves, so we give. But remember, even we humans kill other humans, that's called war. And we don't ask another person if we want to kill you. Until we have war and ask all the people that we could kill them, that would be the day we can find our way to talk to the animal and see which one wanted to die first. That would be when you and me and everybody on Canada would die. You don't understand the world. You don't understand first world problem. You're just a big sissy! Sorry for me putting my voice, but every time you say you hate me, so you hate me. You love animals. If I'm not in the bush and have to kill a rabbit or hunt a cow down in the middle of the winter, I will. To survive. They give their life for us to survive. The plants give their lives for us to survive. Same as water, air, and everything. You don't talk about the water bottle companies taking clean water and bottling away from the people who need it. You don't talk about that. No, because water is not a thing to you. So beware. Be warned. If you keep on saying the plants have no feelings, no care, and it's okay to abuse them, watch out. Because those more plant lovers who have the same views as me. We hate to see when humans abuse plants and don't water them and pull them out of the garbage in the middle of the winter because they have to move somewhere. Just leaving the dog alone when they move. And abandonment. Think about that. But you don't. We abandon plants we do with animals when we move. We throw away the food that we don't give to other people. We We white people are wasteful pigs. We should be gassed. Not you, rich people. We, white people. All of it, because we abuse everything. Now suck on that. That vegan teaser. Suck on that. By the way, happy birthday to me. Now I have a Chinese dollar plant. And some people call it the UFO plant because of the leaves. No, aliens do not bring this plant down for us to look at. But it's 35 minutes. It's pretty long, but when do you claim we don't only abuse one thing, humans and animals, and forget about the plants, and all the wasteful things we do with plants, and the weather, the air, because trees and everything give all animals and humans air to breathe, grass to eat. But that's we abuse that. So, fair play.